entertainer Q Grisby here. I am here on the Michael Finkley Show. Please tune in and watch on RokuTV and YouTube.
If I can make it through the night, just to see a brighter side, 'cause I've been working all my life just to make it. If I can make it through.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Michael Finkley Show. Thanks for joining us today. Y'all, I'm just in awe of how much support I am getting from you all. It's just amazing. I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. And you're still making my dreams come true. I was this weekend in Atlanta for a red carpet event, my first one ever, and it was just truly amazing. So be on the lookout for that show. Behind the scenes, all that kind of good stuff. I'm just, and just the people I'm meeting, God is blessing tremendously. We give all credit and honor and due to Him, because none of this will be possible. None of this will be possible without Him. And I am thankful. I'm thankful and I'm grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. And thank you, y'all. We appreciate you. Thank you for the support. I had to say that. I really had to say that because it's been on my heart. And I just want to say thank you. Someone that knew nothing about podcasting or, social media, television or editing or what equipment to buy or sound. I knew nothing about that. Nothing. But God allowed me to learn and meet people that will assist me in that endeavor. So I thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you. God bless you. On today's show, these persons are still making their dreams come true and they're helping others along the way. We have celebrity photographer Marcus Jones with us and also the crew, my new crew, S.O.S for Life crew, as they talk about their awesome organization and how they help others. So don't you go away. Back in a moment. Coming up, we have my dear frat brother, Marcus Jones. Don't you go away.
This is your boy Kenny Lewis, and guess what? I'm here with my boy Michael Finkley on RokuTV and YouTube.
He'll always win. Why? 'Cause he's undefeated.
Next, Michael Finkley, artists Brittany Dixon and St. James. Keeping your skin flawless and clean is important, and I have the products just for you. Welcome to Mimi's Natural Pantry, where she specializes in homemade handcrafts, including rye and goat milk soaps, body butters, and sugar scrubs. All items are handmade products. All items have simple ingredients and are vegan friendly. In a world where you can barely pronounce many of the ingredients in your everyday products, Mimi's Back to Nature offers an alternative choice for those who are ready to get back into nature. Ready to order? Visit their website at mimisnaturalpantry.com. All orders over $50 have free shipping up to 25 pounds.
She is flexible and she is a multitasker. She is a wife, a mom. She is city councilwoman.
When I was growing up, Mom worked outside the house, and so my dad was an entrepreneur. I saw him leaving early in the morning or late at nights to go meet with clients, and he was always one who told me, if you show up on time, you're late.
I just admire how she's able to not only juggle the demands of her jobs, but keep her family really first.
The outstanding thing about the Isaac family is their noble contributions to improving the quality of life for our Colombians and people all over this state.
I,
Tamika Isaac, do solemnly swear.
discharge the duties thereof, so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations and best wishes.
I first ran because I saw a need, I saw a void that needed to be filled, a voice that wasn't there. And over the last several years, I feel like I've been able to be that voice.
So often as women in whatever spaces that we're in, we are often discounted because we're a mom or we're a wife or we have this career, and she's an everyday woman who shows women what excellence looks like.
She has walked the walk of being a small business person, of being a parent, of sending her kids to school.
Columbia is a great place, and we have done a lot in the last few years as far as law enforcement. But law enforcement can't do everything, nor should it do everything. We have to really expand upon the tools, technology, and community policing, investing in our communities so that law enforcement is a partner with our communities. Being a Columbia native, I've seen the way this city has grown. It's grown to the point that sometimes not everybody's been a part of that growth. I want to make sure that communities, specifically communities of color, make sure that they are part of Columbia's present and its future. I want to have a climate plan for this city that not only helps us be sustainable, but also helps provide opportunities for folks in the workforce. There are so many opportunities to take advantage of technology, green energy. I want to be the advocate for growing our city and being on the forefront, not just looking at what other cities are doing and following them, but being the leader.
If you don't have the right leadership, you're going to miss a lot of opportunities.
I think having a woman as mayor of the city of Columbia is long overdue.
I'm Tamika Isaac Devine, and I'm running for mayor of the city of Columbia.
Everybody, welcome back to the Michael Finkley Show. Now, my next guest, he's a photographer and awesome in his own right. He is my dear frat brother, Marcus Jones. Marcus, thank you for being with us today.
Michael, man, thank you for having me. I feel honored.
You're welcome, bro. Bro,
Somebody
welcome.
Call my mom and tell her I made it. I done made it. I'm on the Michael Finkley Show. Let her know we made it big time.
I can't, bro. I can't. But I appreciate you, bro. I do appreciate
yes, sir.
you. So, Marcus, the first time you picked up a camera, what was that feeling like?
It was, you know what, man, it was powerful.
Oh,
it
wow.
was one of those things for me. It was powerful. You know, I'm not telling my age. I just had a birthday, but I come from the era of when your grandmama had a photo album, and you know, you had up under the table, you go back and you look, and she had the pictures in there, and there was always something in those moments for me that, you know, just appealed to me, you know, looking back on memories. And so, you know, I was always the one in the family when stuff happened. Marcus had his phone out. I was gonna catch pictures and videos, and if you had a little bit too much to drink and start acting foolish, I was gonna let you see it the next day and remind you just, you know, how it was. So, you know, it started from there. And then, you know, I said something in me just wouldn't die. Like I wanted to pick up and do it on a different level. And so I bought my first camera on sale at Sam. So I'm not one of those people who say, oh, I knew exactly what I wanted. It was a Canon on sale, it was a Nikon on sale. The Nikon was about $30 cheaper. That's what we going with. And so got my first camera and started just kind of snapping pictures of family and friends, and you know, people were very supportive, so it kind of just grew from there.
At what point did you realize and say, I'm going to turn this into a business?
To be honest with you, man, it was about 2.5, almost 3 years ago. It was fairly recent. Like for the longest, it was just a hobby, something I like to do. And you know, got married, got a family, and started thinking, you know, this could be an opportunity for additional income, a different income stream. I'm really big on, you know, finance books, and you know, most people will tell you one source of income or one income stream is not really, you know, going to cut it. And so I said, well, hey, why not try to turn this into a business? Did my research, went through all the legal paperwork to get my LLC, and got started about 3 years ago. Funny story is I did not get social media, especially Facebook, until I started my business. The first 6 months, I didn't even have a Facebook page because I was just I'm not a big social media person, but the job or the business required it, and so picked up a social media presence and started posting my work, and people start reaching out left and right. Hey, I want to collaborate. Hey, can you do my birthday party? And I'm saying yes to stuff I have no idea how to do. But there's this school out here. I don't know if you heard of it. It's called YouTube U. And if you need to find anything, you go to YouTube U. And so I started YouTubing, and man, just been growing since then.
I gotcha. And so many people have that mindset, right? Of I'm going to turn my passion, my know-how into business. How was that transitioning for you? For turning that hobby into now I solely depend on this now, especially with a family.
The business part is, I think, the part that gets a lot of people in trouble. Like, I had the passion for photography. I knew that I wanted to do photography, and so that part was pretty easy. What I wasn't really knowledgeable enough on was the business part, the taxes, the legal entities, the contracts, and things of that nature. That's the part that I could pick up a camera today and take great photographs, but if my business part is not together, then it's not really a true business, right? It's just something I do in exchange for money. So doing the research on what it takes to truly be in business, and doing things the right way, not wanting to cut corners, and sometimes you can't do it all by yourself. Sometimes YouTube you is not enough. You have to reach out to professionals, to attorneys, to people who business attorneys, just to make sure that you're covered. Because it's all fun and games until someone files a lawsuit, or you do something, or you go places that you're not supposed to be, and you post a picture, and someone says, "Well, no, that's my business. I think it'd be right to do that." Right? Knowing the ins and outs of the industry and the business is super important. And so I try to tell a lot of the young photographers that I talk to, or just people in general who are trying to go into business, do your research on that part first. Understand that part, because if it's your passion, it's going to be there. So
Exactly. But even with our passions, we grow into them, right? And with time, they develop and mature to something we probably never will experience in our mind when we first initially think about it. So that's the thing about life. We learn, we grow, and we move. I truly believe that your gift will make room for you. So you will grow into whatever that looks like in the future. But you took that leap of faith, and that's where you are today. And Marcus, I tell you, I've been looking at your work ever since we were introduced, and you capture memories of persons on the other side of the lens. What are some awesome stories that you can share with us of the work that you've done for other people and the responses they have given back to you?
Man, you know what? That's the part that I appreciate the most, and it was nerve wracking. It still is nerve wracking at times, right? You deliver someone's photos and you hope that they like them, right? And sometimes, as a photographer, any type of creative, we see things differently than our clients do. So I'm looking at, oh, is it, is my contrast too deep here, or is my exposure underexposed? And they're looking at like, this is amazing. So I'll tell you a story. I did a maternity shoot for a young couple last year. And when I tell you, it was so nerve wracking because this young lady looked like she was ready to give birth at that time. Like literally, she was that close. And so I'm trying to be careful, not have her staying too long, doing a lot of sitting poses, just kind of be there. And it's the last minute. She was literally due in a couple of weeks. When we get through the session, and I get a call the next day, as they were leaving that night, she had the baby. So we literally caught her in the last moment before she gave birth, right? Literally less than 12 hours after we finished the shoot, she had given birth. So I'm like, first of all, thank goodness, because you want to see a grown man pass out, go into labor. Camera and everything is going on the ground. But those we caught those moments of her right before she gave birth. Just did another young lady's birthday. She came down from Greenville. And she said, I never had professional pictures before. Everything's been cell phone. And so she was super nervous. And it was just the experience of going through a actual photo shoot with the lights and everything like that. And she said, look, I know it's last minute. My birthday is Sunday, and this was on a Friday. She said, can you turn around? And normally, I try to be honest with people, but something in my spirit said she needs these pictures. She wants them to post. And I worked over Friday into Saturday and got into work Saturday evening. And she said, I've never looked so beautiful before. Like, I've never felt so beautiful before. And that was it. My job is done. My job is done. And that's what I try to do with my photography is I want to catch people and regardless of what they're going through. Man, this pandemic has put people through so much mental anguish. People are going through so much. And if you could just give them a moment to let that go and then let them capture themselves and look back on that and see just for that moment, I was happy. That's where my job is really amazing.
Wow. Well,
Yeah. So
I know it's supposed to smile on your face.
oh man, it does. I understand. I get it. This pandemic. If I didn't believe in mental health before this, I understand how strong and how impactful having your mental health looked at and checked on is because there's a lot going on right now.
Yeah, a lot,
Yeah.
a lot. And then you're helping with that. You are
Yeah.
definitely helping with that with this awesome art. And I applaud you with that. So thank you
I
for what you
appreciate it.
do. Thank you
Yes,
for
sir.
in that right. So please tell me this. We go into our different passions and things like that, like photography, like what I'm doing with this platform. And we see
Mhm.
many other people doing the same thing. And sometimes people get caught up in the mix and they get
Oh yeah.
very, very competitive. Has that ever happened to you?
Oh, absolutely. It happens to me on both sides. It happens to me where people want to be competitive with me, and I've done it myself, and I have to catch myself because naturally you want to be the best that you can be, and it's a trap whether it's photography or whatever lane you're in. Um, Comparison, to me, is the thief of joy. Trying to compare to someone else and you don't know their story. I have a ton of friends within the industry that have different tenure in the industry. And one of my good friends, Brandon Lewis, he was one of the first people that mentored me. And we have a very healthy relationship where, I'll post something and he'll send me a message like, bro, that ain't it. Like, they don't like it, but that ain't it, right? But then there's also times where he's like, yo, I'm proud of you growing. And so you have those type of relationships within the industry, but then you have people who are comparing likes to, work, and there's it's not an equation there. So what I've learned to do is stay in my lane. Um, I am who I am. Um, I'm as long as I'm proud of my work and my clients are happy, I'm not really concerned about anything else because I was taught by my mom and dad what God has for me is me. So you liking it or disliking it is not going to stop anything.
Oh my gosh, that's so true. We
Yeah,
are just stay in our lanes, do what we need to do. I'm going to
right.
support you, but I'm going to stay in my lane as well, do what I need to do, right? And I'm going to be successful in my own right. And that looks different for everybody because we are unique. I love
We
that.
got to understand this too. I can't take all the pictures. You can't interview all the guests, right? There's
No,
enough
I don't
for
want
everybody out
to. I
here,
don't want to.
right? So it's just like you worry about the wrong thing, brother. So it's like, do you? I promise you, yours gonna come. I'm gonna get mine as well. So
Everybody winning.
yeah,
Everybody's winning. I love it.
yeah.
I love it. What's next? What is Marcus working on now?
Marcus has dabbled into video now. I'm starting to go, yeah,
What?
man. I'm working on video. Let me tell you something. It's kind of like these cell phones, man. We get these cell phones, and they got all these different features on them, and we just use the basic, social media, the camera. And I have this really nice camera that shoots 4K video, And I was like, I just never knew it. And again, I'm real big on relationships and networking. And so like, I have a lot of friends in the industry. Trill is a big, one of my good friends and partners out there. And so he talks to me about the graphics piece. But Jonathan Benson is another friend of mine who does videography. And I just hit him up one day. I was like, man, how hard is this to learn? He was like, it's easy. And, sent me some tips. And so I've been picking it up. So I want to be able to give my clients their full experience.
Yeah.
Right. And so whether it's still photography or video, I want to be able to give them that full experience. And so, yeah, man, I'm picking it up. I want to continue to grow. I am always thirsty for knowledge. So I'm looking to get better. And then trying to help anyone else out there. People took me under their wing. Like I said, Brandon took me under his wing. Rodney, who did my wedding. He did our engagement pictures at our wedding. I spent more time talking to him about his camera gear during those sessions than I did taking pictures. So, I have people that I can call on, but I want to continue just to grow in it and, make sure that Marcus Jones Photography becomes a household name, at least in the state of South Carolina. So
don't limit yourself.
Yeah.
Don't limit yourself. I need this worldwide, globally. Okay.
I'm claiming that right there. If Michael Finkley said it, you got the Michael Finkley stamp. Is there? We're gonna make it happen.
It's gonna happen for you, bro. It's definitely gonna happen for you. How can they follow you on social media?
Yeah, so social media on Instagram is Mark Jones Photo. Same thing on Facebook, Mark Jones Photo. The website, markjonesphoto.com. I'm there. If you guys have any needs, any questions, again, any young photographers, brothers, sisters out there who just, maybe looking for some guidance, I'm always willing to help and do as much as I can. I actually had a wedding that I could not do and pass it along to another photographer. And, he was like, man, how much do I owe you? I was like, just go and do your thing. That's all I ask for. Like, I don't need the money. I want you to get the experience and do it. So, yeah, man, that's how you can reach me. I'm always looking for events and family photos. Fall is coming up, Christmas coming up. So, definitely let me know.
All right. You heard it here. It's my frat brother, y'all. Give him some love. Marcus. Oh,
yes, sir.
Back in a moment, y'all. Next, the S.O.S for Life crew is here, and they talk about their amazing organization. Don't you go away.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Bill Whitehouse Jr. with Dan Chef Pound Talk, and you're watching the Michael Finkley Show on RokuTV and YouTube, baby.
Calling all TRIO, Gear Up, JAG, and other college readiness organizations. Hello everybody, it's Finkley with the Finkley Experience. I am here to offer you information about our college readiness cohort series. This college readiness series includes college applications, SAT, ACT prep, scholarships, financial aid, the mental mind state, HBCU versus PWI versus technical colleges, and so much more.
This is helpful because it's actually making me change my college plan.
Really? If interested, visit our website, thefinkleyexperience.com, or just email us at michael@thefinkleyexperience.com. We're looking forward to working with you. School districts, organizations, nonprofits, are you in search of a new promotional products company? Seegers Promotional Products is a Black-owned national company with over 780,000 products to choose from. Compared to other promotional products companies, they have the lowest prices in the industry. From pens, bags, shirts, they got you covered. They always remember that you are the customer and you come first. They always promise fast production and also fast delivery. With Seegers Promotional Products Company, you truly have the best. Check out their website at seegerspromotions.com and also on Facebook and LinkedIn. And tell them Finkley sent you. Welcome back to the Michael Finkley Show. I'm excited to chat with this next group of individuals. They're doing some amazing work with the organization S.O.S for Life, and it comes with awesome people. Introducing once more Presley Tennant, Brittany Dixon, and Frank Miniachi. Thank you for being with us, y'all.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, you're very, very welcome. And again, awesome organization that's doing some incredible things. So, Frank, tell us about S.O.S for Life. What is it?
S.O.S for Life is a foundation. We basically advocate for at-risk youth. So that could be anything from whether it's mental health issues, bullying, peer pressure, suicide, just about anything that you could kind of think of that stems from an experience that maybe a lot of youth have had a hard time with. But we were also even expanding with adults too, and young adults, but it was primarily born of the idea of helping at-risk youth.
Yeah. And it's so important this day and time, right? Especially the time we live in now, having that support needed for us to get to that next level in life. Presley, what does this organization mean to you?
Well, obviously SOS is something so near and dear to my heart. I mean, I remember being in high school and I remember so many kids were not feeling themselves or their confidence wasn't up because of things that their peers would say. And so that is something that I stand so passionately behind because of the fact that as S.O.S, we are a peer-to-peer organization, which means that if you're someone like me who's going through something and you don't feel comfortable talking to someone who might be older than you or may not have shared the same experience, you're able to reach out to any of the ambassadors, and we would love to help you and help you get through these tough times, because there is a light at the end of this dark tunnel, and a lot of people can't see it right away. But as soon as they know that they're being helped and they're being guided and there's so many people behind them that love and support them, I feel like that is the beauty of it, to kind of uplift everyone and to create like a more positive environment for everyone.
Oh, positivity is what we need in this day and time. Oh, it's just so important. So important. Brittany, so how has your life been impacted through assisting others, being that service for others through this organization?
Well, it's definitely been a pleasure assisting others. You know, I grew up as an only child, so I really didn't have like a sibling, somebody I could talk to or relate to or anything like that. So I really enjoy being that person, that one of the SOS ambassadors, to kind of step in. And if anybody needs someone to talk with, chat with, or find some type of resources to help them out with any needs, then I'm really happy to do that.
There you go. There you go. Frank, so what kind of events have you had in the past to bring awareness to this organization?
Well, we've had several that we put together. I mean, we are a performance-based, I would say musical based charity. A lot of our ambassadors come from that background and have actually used music to overcome their own adversities and so forth. And it's expanding, but I would say that we're very musical. And we've had several different events. One in particular was at the Roxy, and that was just prior to COVID. We had a nice, CBS News was there. We got some good coverage and so forth. And Jojo Wright from Kiss FM, he was our MC, if you will. And Big Mike was there. It was a really good turnout. And we've had other events that we have on slate. COVID kind of put us into the virtual realm a little bit more, just like it did with a lot of people. And we had a holiday or Christmas concert that was online. We've had a big event. In fact, if you look at my background screen, that's actually the Avalon, which we've had to move a few times for obvious reasons. And so now we're looking at November 13th of 2022, and that's going to be a really big show. In fact, it's going to be Save a Life Awards, where we're going to have some celebrities that have made a difference in giving back. And in turn, they will share with one of the ambassadors an award as well. So this will be kind of, I think we're going to really shine in that event. And then we host other events and so forth as well. We've got a Halloween concert coming up. So once again, most of it is music based. It just, I think it's a way that everyone kind of can relate to each other. Music is a great uniter. I mean, I must say, if there is a format, music is pretty cool.
Definitely. And music does things for persons in different ways. It can heal, it can save, it can motivate, it can definitely inspire others in that right. I love that. Presley, what are you looking forward to for the future of this organization and getting the word out about it and just helping others?
I would say that I am looking forward to having S.O.S expand and reach other communities that people may not feel like they're comfortable in. And so there's things where, I don't know, it would just be really cool to see S.O.S to expand and grow in that format, to have someone who wouldn't reach out to anyone in particular, but to know that there's someone there behind them and that's looking forward to helping them, as well as all the performances and the shows and things like that, and especially the Avalon next year. I'm super excited to see how that is going to turn out, and I'm really looking forward to it. But ultimately, I mean, our goal is to save a life. And so I feel like the more we can do that, the better we all are. And so I don't know, it's just like a weird way to put it, but I don't know if you're trying to get what I'm trying to put down. But I feel like I would just love to see S.O.S be able to help as many people as we can.
Gotcha. Definitely. What about you, Brittany? What are you looking forward to in the future in the rise of this organization?
Definitely, like Presley stated, just expanding, growing with the organization, getting out there, becoming a global deal here where you just help people around the world, to where everybody, when you see S.O.S, you know that they're on top of it. They're helping you. They're getting out there and just trying to supply what the people need for, mental health and any other issues that they may come across.
Okay, I love it. Frank, how can they donate and even learn more about this fantastic organization, S.O.S for Life?
Well, besides our social media platforms, which is S.O.S for Life Official, both on Facebook, Instagram, and such, our website is SOS4life.org. They can go there, and we also have our new phone. We just got a new phone line, 208-598-8895. Once again, 208-598-8895. And also any one of the ambassadors they might see on some of the social networking and so forth, they could send us a direct message if they need to. I mean, we're very accessible. So once again, either the website, the phone number, or through social media platforms.
Gotcha. Again, we're saving lives here. We're making awareness. And remember, you're not in it by yourself. There's someone always to help with a helping hand. Thank you so much, Presley, Brittany, and Frank, for being with us and telling us about this fantastic organization. We really appreciate you.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
Yep. Thanks for having us. We really appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Back in a moment. Looking for a mentoring program for your young male between the age of 6 and 18 in Columbia, South Carolina? Well, look no further. Big Homie, Little Homie Mentoring Program is the program for you. Under the leadership of Mr. Jamal Stroud, Big Homie Little Homie is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that caters and mentors at-risk youth that come from single-parent homes. The organization caters to young males between the ages of 6 and 18 within the greater Columbia area. The organization is devoted to shaping and molding their life into great men of society. Big Homie Little Homie organizes male gatherings, discussions, and even educational assistance devoted to guiding and leading them into a positive light. making a positive attitude will help in transforming a life regardless of what is experienced in life. For more information on Big Homie, Little Homie Mentoring Program, visit our social media outlets, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Something that I'm big on, and you gotta listen to me. You have to stay positive. If it's one thing I know, staying positive saved my life. In a time where negativity was coming over me, negative thoughts, negative feelings, negative situations, and I just thought the world was over and just everything was going down, it was crashing, and I was so blind to negativity that I didn't realize that I had positivity all around me. But you have to search for it, you have to look for it, and the moment that you let negativity take over your life, the moment that you let negativity take over your mind, you start to fall down. So if there's one thing that I want you to do for me today, starting today, I need you to start being positive for the rest of this week. Every single day, just think negative. As soon as a negative thought pop up, alright, I'm thinking positive today. As soon as some negative feelings starting to pop up, I'm feeling positive today. As soon as a negative situation tries to come in your life, I need you all my life. I'm only surrounding positivity around me. The moment that you put positivity around you, you get positivity in all situations. It's always good in something, no matter what's going on. If you just sit and think about it, just sit and think about it for a minute. And in any situation, ask yourself, had you had a good outcome after something negative happened? It's something that I like to call the basketball effect. When you dribble a basketball, and you gotta listen to me good, when you dribble a basketball, notice that basketball is down at some time. But at some point in that time, the basketball has to rise up. So just think about that when you think about negative and positive. If you in your life right now, if you watching me, if you hearing me, if you in your life right now is experiencing any type of negativity, I want to tell you that some positivity is coming your way, but you have to look at it in that light. Again, think about a basketball. If you're a basketball and you're down right now, Coach TC telling you, positivity is coming your way.
Next, Michael Finkley, artists Brittany Dixon and St. James. Welcome back. I hope that you enjoyed our show today and learned something as well. Continue to go after your dreams. Continue to help others. Thank you so much, Marcus. Thank you, S.O.S. for Life crew. We love you. Thank you so much for all that you do. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the Michael Finkley Show on YouTube. Ring that bell for notification. Hit that subscribe button and you'll receive emails saying, hey, new content's uploaded. Please listen to us on Apple Podcasts and also Spotify. And for more information about what we do here on the Michael Finkley Show, visit our website, MichaelFinkleyShow.com. RokuTV, right? Of course, I know you was going to ask. Yeah, I just helped you out a little bit. Check out the Michael Finkley Show on RokuTV via the Great Awards Network every Monday and Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or on demand. Thank you so much. Again, thank you. We love you. Thank you so much. And guess what? We'll see you next time. Have a good one.